Well, hey there. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. You can call me Pajama Grandma, of course. In case we haven't met and this is the first time you're seeing my little journal of what I'm up to as I transition from the brick and mortar and traditional world of business to the online world of business, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. Then I know it's the first time you're being exposed to me, and that's probably a good thing that I know that, so that I don't shock and astonish you with some of my antics. Not that I have a whole lot of antics. Pretty old, pretty boring. That's why I'm the Pajama Grandma. But every once in a while I scream or do something weird or yell. I feel awesome. So it's usually more to pump me up than it is anybody else. But I find that it's got sort of this infectious effect on people. So today I'm thinking about and talking about and discussing participation and choosing not to participate or choosing to participate. And some days we find ourselves with all sorts of options and all sorts of things that we have the opportunity to participate in. And there's only one of us, so we have to choose what we are and are not going to participate in. Now, the cool thing about that is we only have to choose one thing, and by saying yes to one thing, it automatically makes it impossible for us to participate in any of the others. So that's kind of an easy way. If I just ask myself, what is the activity or what is the choice that's going to make me feel the best, then it's pretty easy to decide what I am and am not going to participate in. Sometimes we commiserate and spend so much time thinking about things that we don't want to do that we miss out on the opportunity of things that we absolutely positively do want to do, could do, and should do, because they are good for us and they are in our own best interest. So choosing not to participate, that's kind of new for me. I didn't really ever in the past, not in the past few years I've been doing it, but it really annoys my sisters because I have a family that's got drama sometimes. Don't we all? Don't we all have families or lives that have drama sometimes? And I used to get sucked into the drama all the time just because whatever's going on around us tends to really influence us. And at some point, I realized that it just was sucking the energy and the life out of me. It was just too much energy wasted on activities and things that weren't even mine. They weren't even my issues or my challenges or my drama. And it's been really helpful for me to step back, take a deep breath and say, that's not my issue. That's not my problem. As much as I would love to help you with this, I can't make the choice for you. I can't decide for you. It's kind of like when we're raising our kids. We wish that we could prevent them from making any and all the mistakes that we made. And we'll watch and we see them running right into that brick wall and making the same exact mistakes we made. And it breaks our heart because we know we could help them to prevent it if they would just listen to us. But they're not going to. Some things like broken hearts, we all have to just experience for ourselves. Some things, in relationships that don't work out. Some things like learning to walk. I mean, we can't learn to walk for our kids as much as we wish we could. We see them struggling and trying and falling down. And we just wish we could pick them up and say, here, do this, and boom. And they would just walk or ride a bike. And I guess riding a bike's even a better example because I remember teaching the kids to ride a bike and you try and you try and try. But until they internally figure out that balance for themselves, there's nothing we can do about it. So that's probably the hardest times to say, I choose not to participate. I'm not going to participate in this. I'm going to send you a bunch of love and light and energy and positive prayers and vibrations and whatever you call it. But I know that I can't make this choice for you. I can't do this for you. I can't feel your feelings or think your thoughts for you. That's up to everybody to do for themselves. And so that's a big topic on my mind today. Okay, so what am I going to participate in and what am I not? Because there's just one of me, and I have so many. There's actually, this is one of those days where I have so many options that I'm like, well, dang. And some of them are, once in every 5 or 10 years options. Some of them are once in a lifetime options. And how do you decide? How do you choose that? And it's going to be different for each of us. I usually choose based on the people and the relationships involved and how much they mean to me and how important they are to my life and my life experience. And then I will ask myself, what's the long and short-term consequences of this particular choice or challenge or situation? And do I need to participate in it or not? And sometimes, well, of course, all the time, we never really understand the opportunity cost or the lost opportunity cost of the things that we choose not to participate in. But I have found that the drama and things that I choose not to participate in, I don't think there's much lost opportunity cost there. I think there's a whole lot of upside to me not getting involved in other people's drama or other types of situations that are just none of my business, you know? Some things are just none of my business, and so why do I even get involved in them? I don't. You know, we don't go tell the phone company how to run their business or what rules to make or guidelines or situations. Because I got to believe if they would listen to us, some of us, I just got a new cell phone yesterday is why this popped into my mind. Sometimes I wish they would, because the way they make people jump through hoops and the things that they do and the way that they do things, number one, is asinine. And number two, it's definitely not with the customer in mind. It's with their business in mind, which we forget that that's what big businesses are. And that's how they get big, is because it's always about what's in their best interest, not what's in necessarily their customer's best interest. And that's, I'm talking really big companies like cell phone providers and utilities and things like that, that just, you know, I get why they do it and I get why they have the systems that they have, but some of the things that they do in terms of customer service are just mind-boggling. Did your mind ever get boggled by things like that? Just call customer service and wait on hold for 3 hours and then let me know what you think about that. So today, participate. Decide what you're going to participate in. Do it on purpose. Say, I'm going to do this because I know it's going to make me feel good. I'm going to do this because I know it's going to make a difference in my life or in the life of somebody I love and care about. I'm going to do this because I want the experience. And then the other things that are other people's things to experience, maybe we just step back and we're like, yep, not my thing, not going to participate. So that's my little rambling for today. Now, I don't know what I'm going to participate in yet because I've got too many options today. But I do know I'm going to catch up because I took the day off to spend with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world yesterday. And actually and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people that are some of my favorite people in the whole wide world yesterday. So I did not do hardly any work. I admit it. I think I got my videos posted, like the last one was until about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I got it done though, right? So instead of looking at what I didn't do, look at me. There I am, participating in things that make me not feel awesome. Instead of looking at what I didn't get done yesterday with respect to my businesses and work, how about if I look at the amazing experiences that I had yesterday with people that I love and care about? And I got a new cell phone to boot. I'm going to have to get used to it because it's huge. But I'm thinking I can actually see it a little bit better without my magnifying glass all the time. So win-win. Go out, make it a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow with a more in-depth description of what I'm up to with respect to supersizing my business and moving from the brick and mortar world to the online world, because every day it's fun and exciting. Take care.